Hello Aries, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your October tarot forecast. Welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or you're coming back, we're gonna find out what awaits here in your love life, in your career and workspace, and what is the advice from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of October. Let's get started right away. As usual, I'm starting with Oracle cards, so let's see what we have for you. I'm getting something right away. Let's see, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck, actually. It's easier said than done, though, especially as we navigate different planetary transits in October, including eclipses. So this is going to be, eclipses are going to be in Taurus and Libra. Libra is your opposite sign, so it may be triggering in certain areas of your life, and of course you can find out more if you identify where you have Taurus and Libra in your chart specifically. But what I can say is Aries is also the North Node, the general transit where we are this year and next year as well. And together with this concept, I'm just getting the strong sensation that in the month of October you will really be able to see what is that trajectory, right? Like the bigger picture, like what you see through the stars is like what's the North Star, right? What is the direction that I'm supposed to go in, that's supposed to bring me comfort, joy, love, abundance, right? Like what is the next step, or where should I focus now, right? Because maybe you understand that you want to make changes in several aspects of your life, but not necessarily at the same time, right? So it's like, okay, now it's important to get here, right? So you will see almost that map that will show you the bigger picture and then also the immediate priority on where that treasure lies, right? Where that new source of joy and happiness lies for you. And another important part of this is actually follow the bliss. You know that whatever it is, it's supposed to make you happy, excited, joyful, right? Like that's really how you can tell whether it's your intuition or your guides are speaking to you, or if it's your ego, right? Or like the inner voice of your psyche, of your subconscious programming. It's one of the ways at the very least, right? So if it's something that you give it a try, you know, and it's just super challenging and you work like it's against your essence, like don't do it. That's not it. Maybe the idea is right, but the implementation is not really yours. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, the most important part is to follow your bliss and to make sure that that's the energy you're in as you're progressing, right? Because that's how you're going to manifest that goal, that objective, and that associated happiness for yourself. Sorry, I just have to pick up the card. So yeah, let's get started with tarot. For your love situation, you have 9 of Coins, Queen of Coins. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Empress, another Taurus card, and Libra actually, so who knows. But beautiful energy, I love it. For your workspace, we have 6 of Cups. Aww. Maybe you're connecting with an old friend for a job, for a project. 7 of Swords, or feeling some strong connection with somebody you work with this month. And 6 of Swords. Advice. The Moon, Pisces energy. 3 of Swords. And 4 of Swords. Quite a lot of swords here. So yeah, be careful with not overthinking. That's what I was just talking about. So that's how you can tell whether how can you avoid falling into your brain's loop, which is that sword energy that we're seeing here. A lot of it, not all of it is positive. So there's a big chance of overthinking, or maybe getting yourself to a point where you feel like I'm gonna go there because it's not the time, or you're not good enough, or something else is not right, right? Like it's going to be very important to get in touch with your guides, to do your prayer or meditation practice, whatever it is, to get away from the monkey brain, from the programming, from the limitations. That's the source to success here. That's the general message. Okay, so for your love life, yeah, we have very interesting energy of a successful, abundant individual. And it's up for you to see whether it's you or whether it's somebody, whether it's your partner or somebody you're trying to get into a relationship with, right? But the general note is that when you're, for some of you, I'm getting it's the fear of losing this image or this life or this source of inspiration or your like authenticity as you get connected with another person. Don't, again, stop overthinking, but also if you feel like you're losing your authenticity and your individuality in a connection, that's not a good connection for you, right? Even if it's a problem is on your side, right? Codependency is such a trendy theme these days, and I'm sure pretty much everyone has heard of it. And this is like the opposite of that energy, right? So it's important to still have your individual image, to have your authenticity, to have your hobbies, your friends, things that you can do for yourself, by yourself, or just simply without your partner, right? With somebody else. That's a very rough idea of it, of course, right? But the biggest message that I'm getting here is do not think that being in a relationship kind of automatically means giving up on your individuality, even on your personal assets, abundance, prosperity, whatever you have going for you, right? Or if the other person is on that prosperity side, then it's like they're gonna buy you into it, right? Like it's gonna be tying you up to what they want. They will have an upper hand in the relationship, right? If that is not a healthy relationship, so it's not a good thing to even get into, right? But also with this Empress energy, I'm seeing that there are opportunities for you to find that compromise, to find a solution, to create that solution together. So it might be that neither of you have been in a healthy relationship from that aspect, right? But this is your chance. If, especially in this scenario, if you're both strong, successful individuals, right? This is the way, right? Come together, share your thoughts, how you want this to be, what are you afraid of, and find that common ground so it works for both of you. What was the bottom of the deck, by the way? 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's fear. And it's like 9 of Wands usually means that it's more in your head, and it's kind of like that fear before the final step to get into what you want. I don't see it here as much, but I would say it's just as important in initiation stage, right? Where you're taking that first leap of faith, that first step in to go for your dreams, for a different reality than what you're used to, right? It's scary, and that fear can creep up. So yeah, again, the way to go, meditation, prayer. It can be working with someone like a coach, a mentor, therapist, whichever way works, even a trusting friend, somebody who you know is on your side, no matter what you decide, no matter what kind of ideas you have, that kind of friend. But yeah, getting some support is actually good, and we'll get to the advice in a minute. Let's look at the workspace. So you have the 6 and 7 of Swords here, kind of a progression, but it's a little bit the other way around, which I like actually, because 6 of Swords is a much better energy, much better space than 7 of Swords. Yeah, so I already mentioned that somebody from your past is coming in, or it's someone you have a soul contract with. This is one of the soulmate cards, and soulmates aren't just for romantic relationships, right? It can be a colleague just as much, a boss, a friend, a client, right? But you will feel that strong connection when you meet them, right? Or if you've already met them, you know that you are, like, you just intrinsically know that you are in each other's lives for a bigger reason, not just to meet, like exchange a few communications and part your ways, right? There's certain lessons, there's certain scenarios you're supposed to play out with each other, right? And right now we see it in the career space. So take it how it resonates, but this person, I'm getting that there is a way this person is going to show you something important about yourself, about what you can do. And that's the lesson that they are here to teach you. But yeah, on the other side of it, we see this energy. So 7 of Swords going into 6 of Swords. And although it's a kind of backward progression, like I was saying, this is a much better energy compared to 7. 7 is like, especially with this card in this deck, I feel like it's an energy of being afraid that somebody is gonna mess things up, or having a feeling that somebody is not playing right, or is deceiving you in some way, right? I don't know, depending on your career, your business, it can look differently, but it's that fear, right? Like always trying to control or to check or to double check or to ask around, having your sources of information, because you have that, I don't want to say paranoia, but I heard it for some reason. At least you have that anxiety that could be the thing, right? And it can get like, it can ruin everything. There we go, right? But you're getting into a better space with 6 of Swords here. And we see there are several people in the boat. So that could be that soulmate connection that will help you get to calmer waters, to a more stable ground, where for one another reason you'll feel more confident in like the baseline, in what you have, that you don't have to stress out so much, you don't have to check everybody's work and what they did, what they didn't do, right? For others, it will be another person who you will be able to delegate more to, right? Where again, you don't have to control as much by yourself. And that will get you into, it will give you inner peace, will get you into calmer waters. So something to think about. And yeah, with the advice, we also have progression from 3 of Swords to 4 of Swords, which is actually good because it's the healing process. The moon, I'm getting that, yeah, the full moon in October is going to be an important date for you. I don't remember what it is from memory, but it's towards the end of the month for sure, because we had the last full moon on the 29th. So it will be something like 26th, 25th, something like that. Look it up. It's going to be an important date. It's definitely gonna, especially with the eclipses we're talking about, right? It's gonna be the time when you will be able to release a lot of that fear, frustration, anxiety that you've accumulated. Full moons are really powerful that way, eclipses even more so, right? And as you go through your healing journey, whatever it is, personal, professional, usually it is personal, it's just more of a kind of, is it romantic life, is it professional life, is it a friendship? But whatever it is, whatever has been bugging you for a while, I'm hearing, that is gradually going away, right? It's kind of falling off, and you don't have to have that energy lingering around you, right? But the full moon energy will help you cleanse it more, will help you start a fresh slate in that space. Okay, messages from your person of interest to yourself. Messages for Aries from their person of interest. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so your person wants to tell you that they see you as a very responsible but also stressed out person, you know, like you worry too much about too many things, and it's admirable and they like it on the one hand, but also they understand that you don't have that peace of mind. It's hard for you to kind of detach from those responsibilities. And their wish for you is to actually be able to A, delegate more, and B, accept the fact that not everything is going to go according to plan. But that's life, right? And you can't control everything, because either way you're going to, you know, get yourself into an unhealthy space, and they don't want that for you. So those were the messages. I hope this has been useful for Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.